So for my final poem, I'm doing one I've never performed before. I just wrote it last week, and it's called The Doll Test. So I'm not sure if anyone has heard of the doll test here, but it is a test that was done in the 1940s in America, where young black children were shown a black doll and a white doll, and they were asked to attribute characteristics like good and bad and pretty and ugly to these dolls. And consistently they associated negative traits with the black dolls. So this test has been done repeatedly throughout the decades and always yields very similar results. So yeah, this is the doll test. Voodoo Child, can you hear us calling your name? Voodoo Child, child, hear us, for we know you are in pain. Voodoo Child, who told you black isn't beautiful? Who told you black is ugly and black is bad, yet the white adopt the blackness and they turn it into a fad? Voodoo Child picks the white doll and says she's pretty. Voodoo Child picks the white doll and says she's good. Voodoo Child is told that niggers are gritty and that niggers come from the hood. Voodoo Child holds the chains, she holds the noose. Voodoo Child hangs from trees without the fruit. Voodoo Child holds the claims without the truth. Child's chains are rusty, cutting loose. Voodoo Child holds the wind without the breeze. Voodoo Child swims the rivers and the seas, feels the sand beneath her feet. Voodoo Child is alive but feels deceased, knocks the wind from underneath. Voodoo Child spits out blood, she spits out teeth. You forget your power, Voodoo Child. You are not slave in chains who needs to make claims to false fame or notoriety. Voodoo Child forgets her sobriety. Voodoo Child, remember your mother, how she held you, cradled you, before backs were whipped and flesh ripped, bodies encased in sinking ships, bones broken and sinew torn, before a new voodoo was born. You are loved, Voodoo Child. You have the blood of revolutions coursing through your veins. Voodoo Child, let me explain. You walk with the rage of 1,000 ancestors calling your name, willing you forward with no shame. Let your skin be blackened by the sun. Revolutions won't be won with a house slave mentality. Never mind their white fragility. Voodoo never needed sense and sensibilities. They questioned Voodoo Child's credibility, sell Voodoo's resources for their profitability. Well, this Voodoo Child cuts the reins of their nobility. Voodoo never needed no white validity. Watch as this Voodoo Child moves with ease and fluidity. Voodoo mobilizes. You hold the triumph of war within the folds of your vocal cords. Your spirit wields weaponry, the kind they have never seen before. No more tiptoeing on ferried legs. No more drinking from the leftover dregs. No more begging every day to inhale the last breath. Voodoo knows the only real liberation comes with death. When he greets you as a friend, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Until then, this life, Voodoo must embrace it. The fears, she must face it. Voodoo found her faith in lies, and in truth she must replace it. Voodoo Child, a revolutionary cut from the roots. Voodoo Child holds the power in the noose. Voodoo Child given the rope with which to hang. Voodoo Child, remember your mother. Remember how she sang. Voodoo Child, remember your mother. Remember her voice, how she held you, cradled you. This is a test, Voodoo Child, and the white man knows we were never born to fail. This is a test, Voodoo Child. You were given a voice, and now you must use it. Thank you.